Well, last year, you wrestled at Penn State, had an opportunity to compete in this duel. What are your thoughts about, you know, uh, doing that again here in front of your home crowd?
It's great, man. Just like any duel in Carver, it's going to be exciting, and I can't wait. So, yeah, I got a great opponent, so looking forward to it.
What do you take away from the experience you had last year in this duel where you got to go up against a guy that has a lot of accomplishments behind him and you were able to get a feel of that?
I think it was great. There was a lot of fans and a lot of people rooting against you, and it was fun. Yeah, that's all I could really say. I mean, it was a fun experience, and obviously there's a fire under me this time to go out there and put up some points and get some takedowns.
We talked a little bit with Tom about kind of the confidence that you exude a little bit, but it seems to be from a point of view of like what you expect out of yourself. Do you think that's kind of like an accurate way to talk about where your kind of confidence comes from a little bit?
Definitely. I think I hold myself to a higher standard than anybody else holds me to. I expect myself to go out there and put up points, and if I don't, then I'm disappointed in myself, and I know what I'm capable of. So, yeah.
Whether it's being put in a big time match in a duel, or whether it's the scrambles sometimes that you get in, you stay so composed and poised during those moments. What's key to kind of keeping that mindset, or just being focused in and being unflappable, I guess?
I'd say just being in those moments, in the room. I've just such great partners. I'm in scrambles like that with Buchanan every day. He puts me in those type of positions where, he's coming at me, and I like, it's just crazy positions like that is what prepares me for, when I'm out on the mat. So, yes, having great partners and just being in that position every day in the room.
Has that composure always been there for you?
Yeah, I guess a little bit maybe. Just growing up. I think it's with my family, everybody's rooting against you, so it kind of like drives you a little bit more, and just having that, helped me out a little bit, I think.
Has there ever been a moment that was too big for you?
No. I think I'm ready for any moment, that I'm put in, and, I just feel like, yeah.
Bigger the better kind of
definitely,
approach?
The more pressure, the better I wrestle, I feel like. So, the longer, the closer the duel, the better I wrestle.
For you, you're a freshman, but there are high expectations for you besides your own. How do you kind of view your role with this team as far as kind of being a leader, whether it's on the mat and competition and practice or off the mat?
Obviously I have great people to look up to on the team, people that have been there, and it's great to have those type of people around. So, I'm just trying to follow in their footsteps, and also, do my job for the team, just at my weight, and that's putting up points, getting wins, and getting scores.
You've mentioned, I think, even dating back to last year and then now today a little bit, how much you and Buchanan as training partners have pushed each other. I think he talked about it a lot last year. How much of the two of you really do you feel like have kind of sharpened each other in that way?
Yeah, he's a little bigger now, so he's a lot harder to go with. So I don't go with him as often, I'd say, as last year. But when I do, there's definitely a lot of scrambles, and it really helps me a lot, having a guy as strong as him and as athletic as him in the room, just to put me in positions I might not be in, whether it be the pressure that he brings, or the speed or the power that he has. So he's a great partner. I got a lot of great partners on the team. I got Kennedy, I got Caliendo, I got Arnold. It's just great. So, yeah.
Is there any specific part of your wrestling that you feel has kind of made a jump from a year ago, or even from when you first started in this room?
I'd say, not anything specific. I'd just say, overall, just my confidence, I guess. I was confident, but, when you keep executing and you more matches under your belt, you get more confidence, I think, and you get more into a groove. So that's what I've felt like I've had this year a little bit. But I'm still not where I'm going to be at the end of the year. So I have complete confidence I'm going to keep improving and keep getting better. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you.